Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build in Rust. Now if you don't know what Rust is, I will leave an annotation somewhere on the screen here for you guys to check out that. My previous review was all about Rust and some basic tips in there as well. But we're going to be learning how to do the basic structures here. I'm assuming that you actually already know how to craft. If you don't, it's fairly simple. You just open up your inventory and click on the craft button here. Scroll down to what you want to craft, select it. Right here it shows what you need. I have wood. I'm just going to craft one for you. Hit craft, it shows your time right here, and there's your items. Very, very simple. But anyway, you need to start out with a foundation, which is down here at the bottom, wood foundation. Now I've built pretty much all the parts I'm going to be needing, so you won't have to waste the time watching me craft. Now you're going to want to find a place that's not out in the open or not right into an area that's full of people, unless you really want to protect your house 24/7. Now to start building, it's very simple. All you need to do is drag the item that you want to place on the ground into the bar down here and then select it with the number key. As you can see, it's red. That means you cannot place it right there. If it's green, you can. Now I already placed one foundation down. Once you place one, it'll kind of snap to the edges, as you can see, showing it's green, which makes it very easy to line stuff up. Now we're going to be doing a 4x4 foundation. Like I said, this is going to be a very basic building tutorial. It's not going to be that advanced. Once you get your foundation down, you're going to need to put up pillars. Pillars are support beams, of course, and you're going to want to put them on all the corners here. As you can see, it's really simple to build. Next, we're going to want a doorway. Now, I seen a second ago that I couldn't actually put a foundation down right here. So this is probably a good place for a doorway. That way people cannot put a foundation of their own and block your doorway with some other items. This has happened to me and it kind of sucks. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and place the doorway down. If you need to rotate the item, as you can see, it won't place here. You just right click, or you can use the scroll bar, which will rotate the item. Very simple. Place it down. Now we got our doorway. Next we're going to put down some walls. By the way, all you do is left click to place items. Once you get your basic little structure down here, you're going to want to add your door. Now I do not recommend adding a wood door. Only time you should be using a wood door is on your first pre-made shelter. After that, you really need to make metal doors. Metal doors, you cannot break them with a pickaxe. Wood doors, you can break them with a pickaxe with 64 swings, I think. So a metal door is a lot more secure. Just select it in there. Sometimes it's kind of stubborn. It doesn't want to go in there. You just have to kind of move your mouse around. It will turn green eventually. And left click as always. Now you can open and close your doors. Very simple. Now the reason I went ahead and put a door on here, if somebody comes by, I don't want to get killed, and you also are not going to want to get killed while building. They could come in here and just steal your house, place their own door, and take what's yours and keep it for themselves. But anyway, back to building here. You're going to need a pillar in the middle for another support beam. Now what I normally do is put as many doors as possible within a base, because each door they come across, they're going to have to blow up with C4. So you want your house to be as secure as possible. So we're going to go ahead and place doorways all along here. Now I'm not going to put doors in all these places right now. Now this house is just for this video. I won't be using it. But if you're building, you're going to want to put doors on every single one of these spots just to make it more secure. So here we go. I'm going to put another door right here. Or you know what, I'm going to save that for the second floor. Yeah, I'll save it for the second floor. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and do the second floor. Here's what the wood stairs look like. I'm going to go ahead and put them down. Wood stairs can be placed in between any 4 pillars. So you're going to want to do that. Now you can right click like the other items and get this in the direction that you want it. I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. Now once you're up top, you're going to want to place some ceilings down, which will act as floors for your second floor. Ceilings are just like foundations. They place in the exact same way. As you can see, they just snap on. We're going to go ahead and snap 3 of these on here. Place down some more pillars so that we can start building walls. Now my doorway's right here, so I'm going to want a window. Now recently, Rust was updated so that you could have metal bars in your windows. Before, you could not have metal bars in the windows, and it really sucked because people could just climb up and climb right in. But now you can have metal bars, and they're placed just like doors. They just snap right in there. Go ahead and place those down right there. Now you can be shot through a window, and you can also shoot out a window. So you can see if somebody's coming, you can aim at them and take them out. Go ahead and place the rest of the walls here, along with another pillar on the inside. Now one thing before I place all of the ceilings here, ceilings, foundations, and pillars cannot be removed. No matter how much explosives you have, they cannot be removed. So you have to be really cautious of where you place these items. Because if I block this off completely, I will not be able to build a 3rd floor. Luckily in this video, this is just going to be a 2-story house, so I am going to go ahead and block it off. What you can do if you're out of resources or something and you get to this point and you still want more floors, you can actually put doorways right there. I don't have any more walls, and put a wall right here. And then place a door, if I can get it to go in there. Like I said, sometimes it is stubborn. There you go. There you go. You can place a door right there. Mind you, there would be a wall right here. So if they do come in from the top, they won't be able to get to your 1st floor. Then when you get more resources, you can build stairs up and continue building. But we are going to cap this off. Alright, so I went ahead and built a wall real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and place it in right there. And we're going to place more doorways as like before. Now a 2-story house, it's not the most secure thing, but it is more secure than a 1-story house. And sometimes bigger isn't always better. When people see a really big house, they assume that you're going to have a shit ton of resources, and they're going to be more likely to want to break into that. Now, of course, this is Rust, and nothing is completely secure, but sometimes a smaller house will bring less attention to yourselves. So always keep that in mind. Now, normally I would place doors on all of these hallways, just like on the bottom floor. I would probably use this room as my secure room. Go ahead and place down this box. You can stack boxes on top of each other almost, so you can fit more boxes in one room, which is a very useful thing. Another thing, whenever you're leaving your house, you always want to shut your door. It's not something you want to leave open. I, on habit, actually just open and close the door as I walk through them. If you're in the house, you don't have to shut all your other doors. I just do it out of habit. But anyway, let's go ahead and go outside here. Now with this house, you're somewhat secure. I mean, they can blow up your walls and your door and get in. They will have a lot of doors. But somebody can come along and place a foundation on, say, the side of your house here, and then put pillars down and put stairs and climb up to the top floor, and only have to break in your side wall there, which makes it a lot less C4 for them. So one way to fight this is to actually put pillars down. So that they're unable to place stairs next to your house. I know it looks ugly, but your house is going to look a lot uglier if it gets raided. Now you're going to want to do 2 links out with the pillars. Place them here, here, and here. Alright, so I went ahead and built some stairs real quickly just to show you that now it becomes not possible to place steps or stairs in between here so that they can climb up. They could build out farther and place stairs, but then they would have to jump from pillar to pillar. Another thing that you might want to do, depending on how high your building is, if you place pillars on top of these pillars, it will also prevent them from building stairs above them. So it's another good little trick there. Now it is getting dark here. You can also create spikes, wooden gates, and barricades. Barricades are pretty much useless, or for me they are. I don't ever use them. Spikes are kind of just a way to slow people down from getting into your house. They can be useful while you're online, but if you're not online, people can just build objects and jump right over them, so they become kind of useless. Also, if you place a spike on the ground, it will deteriorate. I believe if you place it on a foundation, it won't, though. If that's not correct, somebody leave a comment below and go ahead and correct me there. Also, the wood gates, I don't have one built, but the wood gates, I don't think you can break them, but they will also deteriorate, which would mean that you're going to have to rebuild them every time they deteriorate, which I think it's 2 or 3 days. Now, I'm pretty sure walls cannot be destroyed by grenades. It does take C4, which I think it takes 1 to 3 C4 to blow up a wall. Metal doors take 2 to 3 C4 or 11 to 15 grenades. Now, like I said, this is a very basic building tutorial. I'm not going to be showing advanced building. I might make a video later on showing some more advanced building techniques and ways to keep people out. But for now, this should do you good for your first house. After you've made your little pre-made shelter, this should get you started and on the way to being more secure. If you're curious on what server I'm on, I will post links below for that. It's a really nice server with really great admins. The server is actually a modded server with lots of useful mods like shareable doors, so that if you and your friends are playing, you can all share this front door. You don't have to worry about building multiple doors. You can also type in /friends, and it shows your friends that are online along with /players, and it'll show everybody that's in the server. Really great mods. There's actually a few more mods than that. I'm not going to mention them all. But anyway, if you want to come play with me, or if you're just looking for a server to play, go ahead and check this server out. I will leave links below for that. Alright guys, I think that's all I have to show you for this basic building tutorial. If I did forget to show anything, or you know any tips and tricks, please post them below for me and my subscribers. It would be really appreciated. As you can see, I'm actually sitting here in the dark with my flashlight on, which is not very smart at all. If somebody runs by, they will see me and try to kill me, but luckily I'm in my newly made little house here, and I'll be able to snipe them out. If I could see, of course, but they would probably have a torch on themselves, so I'd be able to pick them off very easily. But anyway, guys, as always, if you like this video and would like to see more videos, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, or requests, please post them below. Again, if you want to join the server that I'm on, I will post those links below as well. And thanks for watching, guys.